Oh, good afternoon. I'm out in the garden again, only briefly. It's grey, keeps drizzling, not great weather. But I've got some more asparagus to plant at the back. I managed to get, where would it be? No. Oh, you can't see. I planted some here last time. Now I'm going to put some along there at the back. Just going to whack it in quickly. Then it's got more chance of surviving than being left in the packet. But yeah, Wilko's. Well, I got the rest of those planted, but I seem to have misplaced one of them. I separated them, took the elastic band off, planted one, and now I can't find the other. Oh well, hopefully I'll find it. But it's not ideal. It's shoved in with the strawberries at the back, but it's got a better chance of surviving than staying in the packet. Well, I've put the camera up on the washing pole there, and hopefully it will catch if there's anything coming in from over there. That is, of course, if I've got it on the right setting. We'll see. Give it a few days and then check the camera. Well, you know, the other day I lost a asparagus plant. Found it. I had chucked it behind me onto one of these beds along with the weeds. So we'll pop it in and it looks like it should survive. So I'm back out in the garden and no, I'm not painting this time. I'm going to get back to that weeding that I said I was going to do last time and didn't. So there's some pruning. I got to decide how much of certain plants to take out. Other plants I know I totally want to take out. Just work my way round to that edge of the greenhouse. If the weather behaves itself and doesn't rain, I know I'm tempting out of put washing on the line. If I have the chance, then I'll probably after that start behind me and work my way down the long, edge of the garden. But we'll see on energy levels and just what the weather allows. But last year I didn't get around to doing this. I think I did it along this side and that was it. I didn't do the other. So it's really needed to keep up and control with the garden. To be honest though, I've crammed so many plants in that this garden is not really that much work. And if I spent out or I actually mulched the garden, there would be even less work to do. So some people think if you've got like a hedgerow of different types of plants and other herbaceous shrubs that it's hard work, but it's not really. It doesn't have to be. Anyway, I better get on with it before the weather changes its mind. So I'm here pruning some of these plants, cutting out the dead wood, and I can't remember what this plant is called. It's got little yellow flowers. The stalk is not hexagonal, but that sort of thing. And it looks like wherever it touches the ground, it then roots. So it's spread a lot more to what I originally planted. It's not quite what I wanted. So I think I'm going to be ripping out some of the bits that have rooted. Or at least trying to. It kind of, I like it when it's in leaf and flower. But I don't want too much of a thug. But I mean, it doesn't really have any scent, but it's pretty. So yeah, I think it's been left to its own devices for too long. So with pruning, I discovered this. I don't think I planted it, so I think it's self-seeded. I don't know what it is. It's about, goes up to my knee. I'm hoping it's not something like a self-seeded Leylandii. So I will be trying to work out what this is and whether I want to keep it or whether it's got to come out. Well, I'm not totally done, but let me show you my progress. So we already had this pile, but that is the, I don't think it's jasmine, but whatever that yellow flower is. So that's now reduced. If I come back round the pile of tree, that has come off, and that bush is reduced to that bit at the back there. I have to get a ladder to get that bit out of the tree. It was wrapping itself around the tree. So it can still grow and flower, it needed controlling. I have yet to dig out all of the runners. I've weeded along here. Not this palm thing, but the plant behind I need to pull out. I need to pull out the grapevine and I need to pull out that bush. This one I just need to cut out that limb, and there's a short little bit at the bottom. I want to not have it coming out as far, but I'm going to leave the rest of it to grow. And I've trimmed back that bush and that bush, and then there's a hydrangea there. I might shorten the height, and I don't know, possibly. And obviously there's some rubbish there, but I've weeded here. So it means that there is quite a lot to shred. Now all of this is going to go in the compost. That needs to be chipped. That I'm going to put in the green waste, because if it roots so easily, I don't want to make compost that just grows lots of that plant. So I don't think I've weeded and pruned that side in a few years. That's probably why it got that out of hand. I might have slightly weeded it. Don't think I did it last year, maybe the year before, but I haven't pruned in it several years. So yeah, that teaches me I need to keep regular control of things. Temporarily beaten by the rain.